Yo, what's up? Mame here, and welcome to our scuffed omurice. Now, I'm sure we all seen the video here. The dude, he makes the dish, he opens up the eggs all runny. But here's the thing, I can't eat eggs. So, I was wondering if it's possible to make it with these vegan eggs. But first, we cut some vegetables. And by cut, I mean wash, because they were dirty. And that's what you do, you wash your vegetables. Now we're kind of going for a Japanese fried rice. I don't really know, because I guess for Japanese fried rice you need to use like day-old sushi rice, but I just had like a few days old jasmine rice. So I guess we're just gonna pretend like it's Japanese fried rice and roll with that. But of course, since I'm only one person, I didn't need all the vegetables, so I put it in a nice little Tupperware and then threw it straight into the fridge. And in the fridge, you can see I have pickles and kimchi, which are like my two favorite things to snack on. Not really relevant, but I wanted everyone to know. And then the scraps right into the composting bin. And now for some edamame. And of course, the edamame was frozen, so even though I left it defrost, I had to throw it in the microwave for like 40 seconds. Then came in the main star of the fried rice, the rice. And all the veggies got put away for later. And look, then it's a wide angle of your boy, skinny boy, no butt, Mame. And as you can see, my cabinets are still not done. I think I posted a photo like months ago. Also, this is where I almost died because I had left too much oil in the cast iron pan. I did drain some of it earlier, but I guess not enough because this stuff was squirting like crazy. And you don't see it here, but I almost caught my kitchen on fire with this hot oil. I was putting it in like a ramekin nearby. But of course I didn't have enough space like right next to my stove, so what I ended up doing was just moving the cast iron all the way over to my island and like getting as much excess oil out of it so I could actually fry the rice. And it was around here when I realized that the cast iron was really hot still and I probably needed to use more than just a single towel. Be really quick about it, that's all. Really quick. Whoa. Good fucking fried rice. But for real though, that was some good fried rice. I'm still thinking about that fried rice, even how scuffed it was. This is more about using the vegan eggs and trying to make it like the omuro rice. The fried rice definitely stole the show. But who cares about the fried rice? Everyone's here for one reason and one reason only. Can you turn these vegan eggs into an omelet? On the container it says, do not make omelets, make scrambled eggs. But I always wanted to try and find out if you make it into an omelet. And now I'll show you a clip of how the bottle looks like right about now, because I forgot to record it earlier. It's interesting. It's very yellow, looks like custard. It cooks crazy fast. And I think it's pretty good, but I always end up adding a little bit of onion salt to it and like umami kind of spice I got from Trader Joe's just to give it like this extra egg flavor. Not that I really know what eggs kind of taste like anymore, but I like to imagine they taste like what I make them like. So the initial plan was to just let it sit at the normal heat I would and then try folding it into like an omelet. Usually straight from the get-go I would just start like scrambling it and calling it good, but I thought, in the back of my head, I always thought that maybe I could make this into omelet if I just like tried folding it in and not scrambled it from the get-go. So that was this first attempt. But yeah, it was pretty safe to say it didn't work out the first time. So I just kind of poked with my knife for a little bit, gave it a good taste, even though it was ripping hot, and I had already burned my tongue earlier in the morning, so I couldn't even really taste it that well, but here were my initial thoughts. Oh my god. Some good ass fucking egg, dude. Vegan egg. And then I had to use my B cam, which was my phone, because I only have one battery for my fancy new camera, and it died. Although it still looks decent enough. Of course, since I'm no amateur, I came in this with extra bottles of just egg and multiple plans. This time my initial idea was to let it run like really slowly, which was what I was doing initially, but then I thought to myself, that doesn't make sense though, to slowly cook through. So I then switched over to ripping it super hot. And then from there on out, that's kind of what I thought my plan was going to be. Ripping hot, get the bottom nice and crunchy, and start making the omelet.
It looks like poop. It looks like a poop.
It's pretty safe to say, though, it didn't work. We definitely got further than we did the first time. I think slowly cooking at first messed it up. So this time, I was like, all right, I know what we're doing. We're going to make it ripping hot straight from the beginning, although I had a great idea.
Why? There was one chunk and then it went in it.
Which was to put seasoning in the container and just shake it up, but that didn't work out really at all. As you can see, there are flavor chunks in my eggs, which I didn't want. So my brilliant idea was to take 2 wooden spoons and fish them out. The fake eggs started to bubble a lot here, so I thought they're probably done at this point, and thus began the final journey of trying to make this into an omelet, because this was my last batch, essentially. And the technique apparently was just folding it in from the edge and hoping for the best, because I had no idea what I was doing. Although it was definitely starting to shape up to look like a really weird omelet. It kind of looks a little bit gross now looking back at the footage.
Oh my god. It's kind of working. It's actually kind of working. Okay, set. My rice fell over. My rice fucking fell over. Can it be done? Moment of truth. It's not cutting. Oh, it kind of worked. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. In the end, just a bit scuffed. I tried though. I tried. Okay. Oh. Yep. It's good.
So, in the end, was it actually possible to make vegan omurice? No, but we might be able to. I don't know. I might come back to it in the future. I think there's a slight possibility. Until then, I'll think of something else to turn vegan and then we'll record that. Anyways, until next time, ciao.